Hello everybody, it's Redstone Knight X here, and welcome to another video, where today I'm going to be doing something a little different. I am starting a brand new series where I will do redstone tutorials for you guys, teaching you basic redstone to very complex redstone, so get excited for that. But for today, I'm just going to start off with explaining what redstone really is. So let's get into that. Now, as you can see, this is the redstone tab in the creative menu. You got dispensers, note blocks, sticky pistons, TNT, levers, pressure plates, a redstone torch, buttons, wooden trapdoor, fence gates of differing oakwood kinds, trap chest, another wooden buttons, a daylight sensor, a redstone block, hopper, dropper, iron door, the redstone dust, of course, an observer block, all these wooden doors, redstone repeater, and redstone comparator, and of course, tripwire hooks and redstone lamp. So those are all the redstone stuff in the redstone tab in the creative mode menu. Now, for those of you who are new to Minecraft and don't know what redstone is, basically, when you place down redstone and add like a signal to it, it turns on. So basically, you can do like lighting, like activating stuff, like in real life, like using electricity to turn lights on and off. Well, same thing like that in Minecraft in a similar way. So like when you pull that lever, it turns the light on, but when you turn it off, it stops the signal and it turns the lamp off, like so. And I'm gonna explain to you guys, like, during this series, we're gonna still start small, like from basic redstone all the way to some more complex redstones and maybe some new ones along the way. Again, let's continue on with the introduction of redstone. So let me show you what redstone comparators do. So basically, let me put something like this. Now let's keep making this redstone signal all the way until it can't move on any. So you're probably wondering why this bit of redstone is not turned on. Well, as you can see, there's a limit to like how far it can stretch just from this. So it can only go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. The redstone can only activate within 15 blocks. After that, it cannot work at all. But you can use a redstone repeater to continue this signal, and then this signal becomes much stronger. You can use it to keep the redstone going for like miles and miles away as long as you want. And now, since I showed you that, let me get rid of this redstone trail. Okay, now let's get into comparators. These let you activate certain redstone contraptions through blocks and stuff, like for example with chests. Like when you place one down here, oops, that's a double chest, but we'll see. When you do open this, actually, no, wait. Oh wait, my mistake. That's a bad example. We'll try with a cauldron for starters. That's a better example. So let me get a water bucket real quick, guys. And now when you place down a cauldron and also place down a redstone comparator, turning this light on, and watch what happens when you put a water bucket in. It activates a signal in which you can use in like making secret entrances or making particular redstone things move or activate. Again, a lot of people often use this if they want to make secret doors in their base to hide it from anyone or anything. Okay, so now you already know all these doors of different woods. So we got oakwood, iron doors, darkwood doors, jungle doors, spruce wood doors, and birch wood doors. Oh, and let's not forget, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, like a door. I'm not sure how you pronounce this one. Yeah, please comment in the comment section below how you pronounce it correctly, because I'm not sure. Now, all of these open naturally, like so, except for the iron door. You need like a redstone signal to do that. Well, basically, these are used in like different styles depending on which depending on which log you get it, you make it from. So for example, let me get all these. So yeah, so you, so you can get all of these woods in the wild. So hold on, let me see if I got all of them. I think I'm missing a few. Okay, oakwood. This, that. Yep. Oh, and let's not forget birch. Where is it? Birch. Okay, and birchwood. You can get all these different types of doors through those woods. And also some people would want to like make it like so you can actually access or maybe open the doors without even have to do this. Like saying you want to be the lazy person and just want to use redstone so you don't have to lift a finger. Well, you can actually do that if you like place like a redstone repeater down there, and which will activate the door of any kind. I mean, personally, I would recommend using this for like iron doors because people can't normally open iron doors by using their fist or something like that. But you can use like certain redstone stuff to open to activate the signal like so. See? You can even access the doors from way over there. So, okay, now guys, and also some people like to use it for decorations. Like for example, let me get the oak wood. Like some people use it like to make like fancy lamps or chandeliers. I mean chandeliers, sorry. I don't know why I said that. Okay, so like you can make like fancy lampposts like this. Let me get the trapdoors. See, you can actually make something like this to make it look fancy. And like so, and one on top. And see, it kind of looks like a lamppost, in a way. Or some people, let me show you how you can make a chandelier. I mean, chandelier, sorry.
A few moments later.
Okay, so maybe something like this, like hanging around your house. I mean, this is something I built, but it's not really the best kind, but hey, whatever works, and something like that. Oh, and speaking of the sun setting, hold on, let me time set day. Here's another thing with daylights. And guys, and also you'll see in like future videos I'll go more into detail about each specific kind of redstone contraptions or parts of the redstone later. But still, I'm just going over all the stuff that you'll see in the redstone tab, and also how to use redstone properly. So this is like an introduction to all of that. So daylight sensors, we'll use that. Because here's what daylight sensors do. So mostly you can change the settings of this thing depending on whether it's light or day. So like, for example, when the thing on the top shows like a light color, that means it will turn on when it's in the daytime. But let me show you what happens when we set it to nighttime. Okay, no, that's not right. And when it's nighttime, it turns off. But if you want to change that, all you gotta do is right-click this thing, and then when it turns blue, it'll do the opposite. It'll actually turn on during the nighttime instead of during the day. So let me do time set day. It turns off. So yeah, that's a pretty cool way to like almost like not have to use like any additional redstone, because you could just let the weather, or say like the day cycle, do all the turning on and off for you with redstone. And hoppers, what they do is when you actually drop an item in it and connect it to a chest, it'll actually put it inside the chest for you. So like it's a good way for you to like say you need, like, you use like what's the word? Hold on. Oh, like in factions, like they use it like for mobs, for mob farms. Like they use it when the mobs get killed, their drops go into the hopper, into the chest, and they sell it. So that's an example of what these things can be used for. And also tripwire hooks are actually an interesting one personally. So now let me get some string. And I'll show you what I mean, cause this you can use like to set up like a sneaky kind of booby trap if people don't see it. Like this could be used like in caves personally, cause then they won't be able to see it coming. Because when you place redstone on top, it'll actually activate it if you actually walk over it. See? Like activating the trap. Or if you put something on the tripwires, like an item, then it'll actually activate it as well. But only when you place string in between like the range of the tripwire hooks. Otherwise, it won't work. So that's pretty cool. It's a good way to like troll your friends if you like, or if you have a base like in a really dark cave system, if you want to be more protective. Okay, let's see what else I got. Oh yes, and let's see, observer blocks. Observer blocks are actually the new types, because I never got to fully experience them, but now I know how they work. So let me show you. So we're gonna make it like a light source again. Or actually this time let's use a piston and face it upwards. So show you, when a block is placed directly in front of the observer block. No, or maybe it's the other side. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. And guys, forgive me if I'm wrong with the observer blocks, because I'm still trying to get used to the observer blocks, because they were a new thing to me, because I never fully got to understand the observer blocks all that well, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. So I still want to see what happens when you place a block in front of it. Unless it's the other side. Oh yeah, it does work. Okay, so yeah, I was right. So you have to... Oh wait, now I get it. Hold on, guys. Let me start over. So now I've got what it does. Okay, so when you place a block in front of it, it'll actually activate that signal and then turn off. Because I think you had to place a block in front of it for it to work. But it only works like a button. I mean, I could be wrong, because I mean, observer blocks are a tad bit trickier for me, but I'll get used to it later in the Redstone tutorial series. So, and now, dispensers and droppers. So let me get some like items like this and some fire charges, and you'll see what I'm up to. Okay, so let's build some stands. And now, first we'll use the dispenser and try out these. Actually, we'll take those out. And now, watch what happens. happens with a dispenser. When you press a dispenser, put like something, for example, a lava bucket, it'll actually spew out lava from the bucket, and you'll see that the bucket is left empty inside. But when you press it again, it actually refills the lava bucket back up. But when you put in a dropper, which is different, it'll actually spit out the item instead of like actually dropping down lava like normally. So that can be quite useful. Like you can make your little vending machine of items or food. And now for fire charges. This is what happens when you actually use them. I'm just using these items because they can actually when you use it, put it in dispenser, they actually spew out something instead of giving it to you. So watch what happens. When you press the button, it actually fires out a fire charge, like a gas. Like so. But again, when you put it in a dropper, it doesn't do that. It'll actually give it to you like one at a time, but not all at once. Unless you make like a redstone contraption to rapidly spew them all out at once. We'll get into like more complicated redstone like that in the future, I assure you guys. Okay, so let me see if I covered everything of basic redstone. Oh yes, redstone torches. And these things. These work like redstone torches actually work the same with like redstone blocks, except watch what happens, because say if you want to make like a redstone sail that goes up in a way, like if you put a redstone torch here and then place another one on top, it turns off. And actually this one will be turned on. So let's say you want to make like a little trap or something, like to troll your friends maybe. Like this will be like some place where you drop an anvil on someone's head. And you want to activate it through a lever. Well, you can do that. And watch what happens. Oops. Oops, my bad. I forgot to make that a sticky piston. Okay, so let's try this again. Take two. So when you pull this lever, it'll drop the anvil on the victim. So as you can see, what happens is like when this lever is activated, this one turns off, this one turns on, and this one turns off, which will retract the piston, thus the anvil falling. So again, that's a pretty cool way for you to trap or troll your friends, because you won't expect them to see like an anvil coming right from above them, or when you use, well, you get the idea. Okay, so let's get rid of all this because you don't need it right now. So hold on, guys. So let's get rid of all that, and hold on, let me check something.
Meanwhile.
Okay, so I feel, hold on. And also before I end this video, we're gonna explain the final few things, which are the gates and the pressure plates. So here's the different kinds of wooden fences, and here are the different kinds of pressure plates. Now here we'll start off with this. Pressure plates is that when you step on it, it'll actually activate a redstone signal or open a door properly for you. Or when you place down a block like so, it will actually open. But there are some pressure plates like the stone and the iron one, which when you place down a block, it won't activate unless you unless you step over it, or unless you put a lot of items on it to make it more heavy. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but I think it is. Yep. You can't put an item over stone or iron pressure plate. Just look. Oh wait, you can. Huh. Yep, so it's only stone pressure plates. You can't put a block on there, which will activate the sand. So that's pretty cool. So like, it can actually be like the door automatically opens for you. So say you're walking to a house and you're like, open sesame, and you didn't even have to lift a finger, and it closes right behind you. So at least you didn't have to lift a finger. It's like letting yourself in without even using your hands. And I think we're almost done here. Now, we're going to get into some more complicated parts. Or actually, I'll save that for a later video, because I don't want to get too complicated right now. So, that's going to wrap up for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this little introduction to Redstone tutorials and hope and excited for some more Redstone tutorials in the future, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and slap the bell so you'll be notified of the next Redstone tutorial I upload. Apart from that, guys, thank you so much for watching this little introduction, and I hope you're excited for the rest of the series. And see you in the next video. Later.